Good afternoon, YouTubers, and I've got some incredible results today for you. I did a greenhouse experiment just to see how different things would grow under different circumstances, and the results are in and I'm ready to share them. Let's put on our hat and do it. So first, as you look around, you can see that I've had a very good greenhouse season starting in February. And there's some potatoes and these are some peppers. But what I want to show you today is the fact that these plants right here that are still in the peat cups are exactly the same plants as these plants right here. And so to compare them, I'm going to show you. Let's just get one and throw it up. So these plants and this plant are the same planting date. The only difference is I took the cup here and moved them into the bigger pot. That was the experiment to see what the difference would be. Here is the orange peppers, and here I have an orange pepper, and as you can see, the difference is absolutely amazing in size. Of course, these are tomatoes that I moved the same way. I don't have any to compare with because this was all that came up, and as you can see, they're about 8 inches tall now, some of them. And so I have come to the conclusion you need to get them out of these peat pots once they come up and put them into a larger pot. And that's one of the surveys. The second one is I bought this Jiffy greenhouse kit that has the peat rolls, peat pellets. And of course, these are the standard Jiffy strips peat pots. Well, I planted them, and here's the results. I have one plant and it does not look healthy. Sorry about that. Into the peat pots. It does not look healthy at all. I'm sorry, the peat pellets. I don't know, I think it probably holds so much water it just literally drowns the seeds. And all the rest of these plants were either grown in a pot like this, or like the cucumbers, they were brought up in the Jiffy pots, the little peat pots in soil, and then moved into larger pots. You can actually see an outline of the pot in that one right there. So it makes me know that you have to move them if you want to get the best results out of these little peat pots before they are transplanted. Now, here's where I transplanted a whole thing of seeds. I had tried to get them up one time, and I think they dried out, and I got no results. So I planted them all. I said, I need to get some cherry tomatoes. And this is what happened. I ended up with just getting tons of cherry tomatoes coming up. So for the rest of this video, what we're going to do is show you how you can separate these out when you've got them like this. And most of them will survive and thrive. So let's go out there and do that. I've got a gallon of this rainwater that I collected. That's how much water we got in the rain. And then if you watch my other videos, you'll see that I made this special soil planting mixture the other day with my rototiller and some soil and some prepackaged I guess earth type products. So that's probably enough for what we're doing now. So we'll take this over here with the water. set up the camera and we'll show you how to separate these things. Okay. So what we want to do first is we want to decide, we want to take two sides off of this. We're going to decide where the most roots are the earliest, and we think it's on this side right here. We're going to pull the peat off here. And we're going to also pull it off the other side, the opposite side. Alright, we got the peat off. Now we can kind of squeeze it to keep it from falling apart. But what we want to do first is we want to throw a little soil in these cups. You don't want to wet the soil first, because you got to work with it. So we've got this in the cups. Fill it almost to the top. Okay. We'll kind of level it out. And just take your finger and make a hole down in the middle of it, a big hole like that. Okay, and then we're literally going to get the first plant and just kind of, by holding it together there, kind of pull on this dirt until it falls out. As you can see, by gently doing it, I got a big root. Drop that in the first cup. You don't have to have it all the way down. It can just fall in there like that. Then you want to mash dirt back around, get it straight up, and immediately water it. Immediately watering is critical. Okay, that was done. Number two. All just about shaking it out. Now, that one doesn't have nearly as nice a root, but I think it'll make it. And I'm gonna add more dirt. And immediately water it. Alright. This little one I'm actually going to sacrifice. It just doesn't have the roots really. I guess if I didn't have another 50 of them in there, I'd probably try to save it. But pretty good root on that one. We're going to drop it in. And we are pulling dirt up around it. We're going to water it. And I'll put a little more dirt in there in a minute. Yeah, I'm afraid of it. Dirt. That's okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead though and finish these two. So the last two, you kind of separate out. Set that down. Make the hole a little bigger because I got a little extra dirt here. Drop him down in there like that. And I'll go ahead and do the last one too. Immediately water them. It's gonna fall. And same here, he's gonna fall. We're gonna get more dirt. Put him in like that. More dirt on this side. Same for the other one. Oops. Smashed him down pretty good then. The thing about these young plants is they're very resilient a lot of times, and then all of a sudden you'll do one and you think he's going to be in good shape and he just won't go. And this may be one of those because I've pretty much abused him. A little more dirt around them. Give them all one more little drink of water. All right, and that is how you do it. We have just taken one of those cups that were full of plants and repotted them, and more than likely they're gonna make it. And that's the end of today's video, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos this spring and summer as this garden is gonna come in, and I'm gonna be planning a lot of stuff this next week. All right, bye-bye.